Hello everyone. Today we will study linear equations. Number 1. X minus a equal to 12. When solving an equation, we try to get x by itself. So in order to get x by itself, we need to eliminate number a here first. To eliminate negative a, add a to both sides. So on the left side, positive a and negative a get cancelled, we get x by itself. On the right side, positive 12 plus a. 12 plus a is 20. And that's the solution for x. X is 20. Number 2, negative 2 plus x equal to 7. To solve an equation, we try to get x by itself. In order to get x by itself, I need to eliminate negative 2 first. So to eliminate negative 2, I add 2 to both sides. Positive 2 and negative 2 get cancelled. We get x by itself. On the right side, 7 plus 2 is 9. We get x by itself. That's the solution. Next, negative 3x equal to negative 27. Negative 3x equal to negative 27. Negative 3 here is the coefficient of the term. So in order to cancel negative 3, we divide both sides by negative 3. Then negative 3 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get x by itself. Negative 27 divided by negative 3. Double of negative is positive. Double of negative is positive. 27 divided by 3 is 9. For the final answer, if the answer is positive 9, we don't write positive. Simply write 9. Positive 9 is the same as 9. Next, negative 3 plus x equal to negative 27. In this problem, negative 3 is not coefficient, it's a term. It's a term by itself. To isolate x, we add 3 to both sides. Negative 3 and positive 3 get cancelled. We get x by itself. Negative 27 plus 3 is negative 27 plus positive 3. Follow addition rule. We try to combine these two terms. When you combine like terms, follow addition rule. Negative 27 plus positive 3. When adding two numbers with different signs, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Negative 27 has larger magnitude, so I keep negative sign. Then subtract the magnitude. 27 minus 3 is 24. So negative 27 plus positive 3 is negative 24. That's the answer to the equation. Number 5. 7x equal to negative 28. 7x equal to negative 28. This number 7 is a coefficient of the term. 7 by itself is not a term. 7x is a term. And 7 is the coefficient of the term. To cancel a coefficient, we divide by exactly the same number. So take 7x divided by x, it will be cancelled. And so we divide both sides by 7. On the left side, 7 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get x by itself. On the right side, negative 28 divided by 7. Negative 28 divided by 7. They have different sign. Negative 28 divided by positive 7 have different signs. So the answer is negative. 28 divided by 7 is 4. So the answer is negative 4. Number 6. 7 plus x equal to 28. In problem number 6, number 7 here is a term. It's a term by itself. To cancel positive 7, I subtract 7 from both sides. Then positive 7 and negative 7 get cancelled. We get s by itself on the left side. On the right side, negative 8 and negative 7. We try to combine negative 8 and negative 7. When we combine like term, follow addition rule. Negative 28 plus negative 7. When we combine like terms, follow addition rule. Negative 28 plus negative 7. When adding two numbers with the same sign, keep the sign and the magnitude. 28 plus 7 is 35. So the answer is negative 35. That's number 6. Number 7. X over 4 equal to negative 8. X over 4 equal to negative 8. In order to get s by itself, we multiply both sides by 4. Multiply both sides by 4. On the left side, this 4 on the side and the 4 on the bottom will eventually be cancelled. We can try this. 4 times x over 4, rewrite 4 as 4 over 1 first. Then when we multiply the top to the top, bottom to the bottom. We have 4x over 4. Then 4 on the top, on the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. So the 4 on the side and the 4 on the bottom always get cancelled. We get s by itself on the left side. On the right side, negative 8 times 4. They have different signs, so the answer is negative. We'll multiply two numbers with different sign. Answer is always negative. 8 times 4 is 32. Number 8. X over negative 5 equal to negative 20. And similarly, to get s by itself, I multiply both sides by negative 5. Multiply both sides by negative 5. On the left side, negative 5 on the side and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, negative 20 times negative 5 is positive 100. Double negative become positive. When multiply or divide two numbers with the same sign, double negative become positive. 20 times 5 is 100. Number 9. 5x minus 4 equal to 36. We try to get x by itself. So we need to eliminate negative 4 first, then eliminate positive 5. In order to eliminate negative 4, add 4 to both sides. Then negative 4 and positive 4 will be cancelled. We get 5x by itself. On the right side, 36 plus 4 is 40. To get s by itself, I divide both sides by 5. On the right side, 5 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. Sorry, on the left side, number 4 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, 40 divided by 5 is 8. Number 10. Negative 2x plus 9 equal to negative 15. We try to get s by itself. In order to get s by itself, I need to eliminate number 9 first, then eliminate negative 2. So I can subtract 9 from both sides first. On the left side, positive 9, negative 9 get cancelled. We get negative 2x by itself. On the right side, we have negative 15 and negative 9. We try to combine like terms. Negative 15 plus negative 9. When combined like terms, follow addition rule. Negative 15 plus negative 9. When we add in two numbers of the same sign, keep the sign, add the magnitude. 15 plus 9 is 24. Next, in order to get s by itself, I need to eliminate negative 2. So I divide both sides by negative 2. On the left side, negative 2 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, negative 24 divided by negative 2. When two numbers have the same sign, when we divide, answer is positive. 24 divided by 2 is 12. When the answer is positive, we don't write positive sign. If the answer is positive, we don't write positive sign. So the answer is positive 12. Number 11. Negative 7 plus 3x equal to negative 22. In order to get s by itself, I need to eliminate negative 7 first. So I can add 7 to both sides. On the left side, negative 7 and positive 7 get cancelled. We get 3x by itself. On the right side, negative 22 plus 7. We try to combine like terms. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. Negative 22 plus positive 7. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Negative 22 has larger magnitude, so I keep negative sign. Then subtract the magnitude. 22 minus 7 is 15. So negative 22 plus positive 7 is negative 15. In order to get s by itself, we divide both sides by 3. Then number 3 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself on the left side. On the right side, negative 15 divided by 3. Negative 15 divided by positive 3. When two numbers have opposite sign, answer is always negative. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So the answer is x equal to negative 5. Next, number 12. 5 minus 6x equal to negative 55. 5 minus 6x equal to negative 55. We try to get x by itself. In order to get x by itself, we need to remove 5 first. Then eliminate negative 6. We get s by itself. Eliminate 5 first. Then eliminate negative 6. We get s by itself. So I first subtract 5 from both sides. Positive 5 and negative 5 will be cancelled. Then we get negative 6 by itself on the left side. On the right side, we have negative 55 and negative 5. When we combine these two numbers, we follow addition rule. Negative 55 plus negative 5. When adding two numbers with the same sign, keep the sign and the magnitude. 55 plus 5 is 60. In order to get s by itself, I divide both sides by negative 6. Then negative 6 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. Negative 6 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. We get s by itself in the left side. On the right side, negative 60 divided by negative 6. Double negative is positive. 60 divided by 6 is 10. So the answer is s equal to 10. Okay, let's try more problems. Number 13. 6 minus x equal to 9. Remember, for every problem, you can always pause the video, try it yourself first, then continue and look at my answers. Let's work together for number 13. We try to get s by itself. In order to get s by itself, I need to eliminate 6 first. So I subtract 6 from both sides. Positive 6 and negative 6 get cancelled. We have negative x by itself on the left side. We have negative x by itself. On the right side, 9 minus 6, positive 9, negative positive 9, plus negative 6. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number with larger magnitude. 9 has larger magnitude, so I keep positive sign. Subtract the magnitude. 9 minus 6 is 3. So 9 minus 6 is 3 here. We have negative x equal to 3, but that's not the end. We are looking for x. We are not done. We are looking for x. We have a negative sign here. So we try to remove negative sign, get s by itself. We try to remove negative sign, get s by itself. Negative x can always be rewritten as negative 1 times x. If there's no coefficient in the front, we assume the coefficient is 1. So negative s can be rewritten as negative 1x. To get s by itself, I divide both sides by negative 1. Then on the left side, negative 1 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, positive 3 divided by negative 1. When dividing two numbers with different sign, answer is negative. 3 divided by 1 is 3. So the answer is s equal to negative 3. The answer is s equal to negative 3. Number 14. Negative 2 minus x equal to negative 10. Negative 2 minus x equal to negative 10. We try to get s by itself. So we need to eliminate negative 2 first. So add 2 to both sides. When I add 2 to both sides, positive 2 and negative 2 get cancelled. On the left side, I get negative x by itself. On the right side, negative 10 plus negative 2 plus positive 2. When we combine two numbers, we always apply addition rule. Negative 2 plus positive, negative 10 plus positive 2. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Negative 10 has larger magnitude, so we keep negative sign. Then subtract the magnitude. 10 minus 2 is a. So we get negative a by itself. Negative 10 plus positive 2 is negative a. To get s by itself, I need to remove negative sign. If there's no coefficient in the front, we assume the coefficient is 1. So negative x can be rewritten as negative 1x. Negative a stays the same. To get s by itself, I divide both sides by negative 1. On the left side, negative 1 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. I get s by itself. On the right side, negative a divided by negative 1. Double negative is positive. A divided by 1 is a. So the answer is s equal to a. Next, 4 times x minus 3 equal to 20. 4 times x minus 3 equal to 20. When there's a parenthesis, try to distribute the number in the front first. When there's a parenthesis, try to distribute the number in the front first. 4 times x is 4x. Positive 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Leave 20 the same. Then we try to get s by itself. In order to get s by itself, I can add 12 to both sides first. Negative 12 cancels positive 12. So on the left side, I get 4x by itself. On the right side, 20 plus 12 is 32. Then, in order to get x by itself, I divide both sides by 4. Number 4 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. On the left side, I get x by itself. On the right side, 32 divided by 4 is a. So the answer is s equal to a. Number 16. Negative 7 times 1 minus x equal to 21. Negative 7 times 1 minus x equal to 21. When there's a parenthesis, we simplify the algebraic expression first. Distribute negative 7. I have negative 7. Negative 7 times 1 is negative 7. Negative 7 times negative x. Double negative is positive. 7 times x is 7x equal to 21. Then to get x by itself, I need to eliminate negative 7 first. Then eliminate positive 7 in the front. We get x by itself. So let's eliminate negative 7 first. I can first of all add 7 to both sides. Negative 7 and positive 7 get cancelled on the left side. Then on the left side we have 7x by itself. On the right side, 21 plus 7 is 28. In order to get x by itself, I divide both sides by 7. 7 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. Number 7 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get x by itself on the left side. On the right side, 28 over 7 is 4. Next, number 17. 12x plus 9 equal to 10x minus 1. This equation is a little different. It contains 2x. X on the left side, x on the right side. There are 2x. So when an equation contains 2x, we first of all try to group x to the left side. When an equation contains 2x, we first of all try to group x to the left side. How can we do that? Grouping x to the left side means remove 10x from the right side. In order to eliminate 10x, I subtract 10x from left side and right side. In order to eliminate 10x from the right side, I subtract 10x from left side and right side. Then, on the right side, positive 10x and negative 10x get cancelled completely. What's left is negative 1. Positive 10x and negative 10x get cancelled completely. What's left is negative 1. On the right side, 12x minus 10x. 12x minus 10x is 2x. Number 9 stays the same. Then, to get x by itself, we can eliminate 9 and 2. Then get x by itself. There's only one x now. I can eliminate 9 and 2 and get x by itself. Next, let's eliminate 9 first. Subtract 9 from both sides. On the left side, positive 9 and negative 9 get cancelled. We get 2x by itself. On the right side, let's combine negative 1 and negative 9. Let's combine negative 1 and negative 9. When we're combining like terms, we follow addition rule. Addition rule. When adding two numbers of the same sign, keep the sign and the magnitude. 1 plus 9 is 10. To get x by itself, I need to eliminate 2. So I can divide both sides by 2. On the left side, number 2's on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get x by itself. Negative 10 divided by positive 2. When dividing two numbers with opposite sign, answer is always negative. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Number 18. 5x plus a equal to x minus a. When there are two x, we try to group x to the left side. So that means we need to eliminate x from the right side. When grouping x to the left side means we need to eliminate x from the right side. So subtract x from left side, from both sides. On the right side, positive x and negative x get cancelled. We have negative a by itself. On the left side, 5x minus x, 5x take away x is 4x. 5x minus x is 4x. Keep positive a the same. 5x minus x, we can try to combine like terms. Consider 5x minus 1x. If there's no coefficient, assume coefficient is 1. Then combine like terms. Follow addition rule. Positive 5 plus negative 1. Positive 5 plus negative 1. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. 5 has larger magnitude, so I keep positive sign. Then subtract the magnitude. 5 minus 1 is 4. So I get positive 4. When the answer is positive 4, I don't write positive sign, just write 4. Leave the like term the same. Like term is x, leave it the same. That's why 5x minus x is 4x. Think of 5 apples, take away 1 apple. There are 4 apples left. Next, we try to get x by itself. To get x by itself, eliminate number a first, then eliminate number 4. So subtract a from both sides. On the left side, positive a and negative a get cancelled. We get 4x by itself. On the right side, combine like terms, negative a plus negative a. When adding two numbers with the same sign, keep the sign and the magnitude. A plus a is 16. Then to get x by itself, we need to eliminate 4. To eliminate 4, I divide both sides by 4. On the left side, number 4 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get x by itself. On the right side, negative 16 divided by 4. When two numbers has different sign, answer is always negative. 16 divided by 4 is 4. So the answer is x equal to negative 4. Next, negative 3x plus 7 equal to negative ax minus 3. When there are two x, we try to group x to the left side first. When grouping x to the left side, we need to eliminate x from the right side first. So to eliminate negative ax, I add ax to both sides. On the right side, negative ax and positive ax get cancelled. We get negative 3 by itself. On the left side, negative 3x plus positive ax. We try to combine like terms. When combining like terms, add the coefficient. Negative 3 plus positive a. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Here, positive a has larger magnitude, so I keep positive sign. Subtract next, then we subtract the magnitude. A minus 3 is 5. So when I combine the coefficient, I get 5. Then I leave the like term the same, leave x the same. Keep number 7. Now, there's only one x left. There's only one x left. To get x by itself, I eliminate 7 first, then eliminate 5. To eliminate 7, I can subtract 7 from both sides. On the left side, positive 7 and negative 7 get cancelled. Positive 7 and negative 7 get cancelled. we get 5x by itself. On the right side, negative 3 plus negative 7, we're combining like terms. Negative 3 plus negative 7. When adding two numbers with the same sign, keep the sign and the magnitude. 5x is negative 10. In order to get x by itself, I divide both sides by 5. Number 5 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. So on the left side, I get x by itself. On the right side, negative 10 divided by positive 5. When two numbers has opposite sign, answer is always negative. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Next, 6x plus 3 equal to 10x minus 3. When there are two x, we try to group x to the left side first. Grouping x to the left side means eliminate x from the right side. Grouping x to the left side means eliminating x from the right side. So let's eliminate x from the right side first. We have positive 10x, so I can subtract 10x from both sides. Subtract 10x from both sides. On the right side, positive 10x and negative 10x get cancelled. We get negative 3 by itself. On the left side, 6x and negative 10x, we try to combine like terms. Combine like terms. Combining like terms means we adding a coefficient. Positive 6 plus negative 10. When adding two numbers with opposite sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Negative 10 has larger magnitude, so I keep negative sign. Then I subtract the magnitude. 10 minus 6 is 4. Leave the like term the same. Leave x the same. Leave number 3 the same. Then to get x by itself, I need to eliminate positive 3 and negative 4 in the front. To eliminate negative positive 3, I can subtract 3 from both sides. When I subtract 3 from both sides, positive 3 and negative 3 get cancelled. We have negative 4x by itself. On the left side, we have negative 4x by itself. On the right side, combining negative 3 and negative 3 together, when we combine like terms, follow addition rule. When adding two numbers with the same sign, keep the sign and the magnitude. 3 plus 3 is 6. Then, in order to get x by itself, I divide both sides by negative 4. On the left side, negative 4 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get x by itself. On the right side, negative 6 divided by negative 4. Double negative is positive. 6 over 4 can be reduced as 3 over 2. We divide top and bottom by 2. 6 over 4 can be reduced as 3 over 2. And that's your final answer. S equal to 3 over 2 is your final answer. Number 21. 4x plus 5x minus 10 equal to 26. When there are two x on the same side, we can try to combine like terms first. So combine like terms. 4x plus 5x. Add the coefficient. 4 plus 5 is 9. Leave the like term the same. We get 9x. Then leave the rest the same. Negative 10 and 26. Then there's only one x. We try to get x by itself. In order to get x by itself, I need to eliminate negative 10 first, then eliminate positive 9. Add 10 to both sides. Then on the left side, positive 10 and negative 10 get cancelled. We get 9x by itself. On the right side, 26 plus 10 is 36. Then to get x by itself, I divide both sides by 9. 9x divided by 9. Number 9 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. 36 divided by 9 is 4. So the answer is s equal to 4. Next, number 22. 6 minus x plus 12 equal to 10x plus 7. When there are constants on the same side, when there are numbers on the same side, we can try to combine the numbers first. When there are numbers on the same side, combine the numbers first. 6 plus 12 is 18. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. 6 plus 12 is 18. Keep minus a the same, keep the other side the same. Now we have 2x on both sides, on the left side and right side. We have 2x on both sides and right side, on both left side and right side. When there are 2x, we try to group x to the left side. When there are 2x in the equation, we try to group x to the same side, to the left side. In order to group x to the left side means we need to eliminate x from the right side. We need to eliminate x from the right side. So I can subtract 10x from both sides. When I subtract 10x, positive 10x and negative 10x get cancelled. On the right side, you get 7 by itself. On the left side, number 18 stays the same. We have negative x and negative 10x. We try to combine like terms. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. Negative x plus negative 10x. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. For negative x, if there's no coefficient, we assume the coefficient is 1. So write negative x is negative 1x. Then combine like terms. When combining like terms, we add the coefficient together. When adding the coefficient, follow addition rule. When adding two numbers with the same sign, keep the sign, add the magnitude. 1 plus 10 is 11. Leave the like term the same. So if I combine like term here, I get negative 11x. Now there's only one x left. In order to get s by itself, I need to eliminate 18 first, then eliminate negative 11. In order to eliminate 18, I subtract 18 from both sides. Then on the left side, positive 18 and negative 18 get cancelled. We get negative 11x by itself. On the right side, combine like terms. Positive 7 plus negative 18. Positive 7 plus negative 18. Positive 7 plus negative 18. Part of addition rule. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Negative 18 has larger magnitude, so I keep negative sign. 18 minus 7 is 11. So the answer is negative 11. Positive 7 plus negative 18 is negative 11. Then we try to get s by itself. In order to get s by itself, I divide both sides by negative 11. On the left side, negative 11 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, negative 11 divided by negative 11. Double negative is positive. 11 divided by 11 is 1. So the answer is positive 1. Next. Number 23. 6x minus 21 equal to 9x. 6x minus 21 equal to 9x. When there are x on both sides, we try to group x to the left side first. When there are x on both sides, we try to group x to the left side first. In order to group x to the left side, I need to eliminate x from the right side first. In order to group x to the left side, I need to eliminate x from the right side first. So I subtract 9x from both sides. Subtract 9x from both sides. On the right side, positive 9x and negative 9x get cancelled. If there's nothing left, we write 0. If everything get cancelled completely, we write 0. On the left side, positive 6x and negative 9x, we try to combine like terms. Positive 6x and negative 9x, we try to combine like terms. When combining like term, we are adding the coefficient. Negative 6 plus positive 6 plus negative 9. Follow addition rule. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Here, 9 has larger magnitude, so I keep negative sign. Then subtract the coefficients. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 6 is 3. So combine like term, coefficient is negative 3. When combining like term, coefficient is negative 3. Leave the like term the same. Like term is x. I leave it the same. Then leave 21 the same. Next, to get s by itself, I need to eliminate 21 first. Then eliminate negative 3 in the front. In order to eliminate negative 21, I add 21 to both sides. Then on the left side, positive 21 and negative 21 get cancelled. We have negative 3x by itself. On the right side, 0 plus 21 is 21. In order to get s by itself, I divide both sides by negative 3. Then on the left side, negative 3 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, positive 21 divided by negative 3. When dividing two numbers of different sign, answer is negative. 21 divided by 3 is 7. Next, (3x minus 6x plus 28) equal to 4x. 3x minus 6x plus 28 equal to 4x. When there are x on the same side, we try to combine like terms first. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. We add the coefficient together, positive 3 plus negative 6. Add the coefficient together, positive 3 plus negative 6. When adding two numbers with opposite sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Negative 6 has larger magnitude, so I keep negative sign. Then subtract the coefficient. 6 minus 3 is 3. So combine like term, coefficient is negative 3. Leave the like term the same. Then keep 28 the same, keep the other side the same. Next, we have x on both sides. When we see x on the left side and right side at the same time, we try to group x to the left side. When we see x on both sides, we try to group x to the left side. When we group x to the left side, we need to eliminate, that means we need to eliminate x from the right side. When we try to group x to the left side, that means we try to eliminate x from the right side. So I subtract 4x from both sides. Then on the right side, positive 4x and negative 4x get cancelled. If everything get cancelled completely, we write 0. If everything get cancelled, we write 0. On the other side, we try to combine negative 3x and negative 4x. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. Negative 3 plus negative 4. We add the coefficient together first. Negative 3 plus negative 4. When adding two numbers with the same sign, keep the sign, add the magnitude. 3 plus 4 is 7. Like term is x. We keep like term the same, keep x the same. Plus 28. Then we have negative 7x plus 28. In order to get s by itself, we need to eliminate 28 first, then eliminate negative 7 in the front. So I can first of all add 28, subtract 28 from both sides. Subtract 28 from both sides. On the left side, positive 28 and negative 28 get cancelled. We have negative 7x by itself. On the right side, 0 plus negative 28 is negative 28. Then To get s by itself, we need to eliminate -7. So I divide both sides by -7. On the left side, -7 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, -28 divided by -7, double negative is positive. 28 divided by 7 is 4. Next, number 25. Number 25, 6 times 2 plus x equal to 5x plus 15. When there is a parenthesis, we need to distribute first. When there is a parenthesis, we need to distribute first. So distribute 6 into the parenthesis. 6 times 2 is 12. Positive 6 times positive x is positive 6x. 6 times x, you can multiply them, so you leave it the way it is, 6x. Leave the other side the same, 5x plus 15. Then, when there are x on both sides, we try to group x to the left side. When we try to group x to the left side, we need to eliminate x from the right side. Grouping x to the left side means eliminate x from the right side. So I subtract 5x from both sides. When I subtract 5x, on the right side, positive 5x, and negative 5x get cancelled. We get 15 by itself. On the right side, positive 5x and negative 5x get cancelled. We get 15 by itself. On the left side, combine like terms. Combine positive 6x and negative 5x. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Positive 6 has larger magnitude, so we keep positive sign. 6, then subtract the magnitude. Subtract the magnitude. 6 minus 5 is 1. Leave the like term the same. Then we keep 12 the same in the front. In the front, keep 12 the same. And we know that 1 times x is the same as x. 1 times x is the same as x. We have 12 plus x equal to 15. 1x is the same as x. In order to get s by itself, I can subtract 12 from both sides. Subtract 12 from both sides. On the left side, positive 12 and negative 12 get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, combine like terms. Positive 15 plus negative 12. Combine like terms. Follow addition rule. Positive 15 plus negative 12. When adding two numbers with opposite sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Here, positive 15 has larger magnitude, so I keep positive sign. And then subtract the magnitude. 15 minus 12 is 3. If an answer is positive, usually we don't write positive sign, so simply write x equal to 3. If an answer is positive, we don't write positive sign, so the answer is s equal to 3. Number 26. 4 times 2x plus 5 plus 4 equal to 3 times 5x minus 6. 4 times 2x plus 5 plus 4 equal to 3 times 5x minus 6. Again, when there are parentheses, we distribute the number in the front first. When there are parentheses, we distribute the numbers in the front first. So distribute 4. 4 times 2x is ax. Positive 4 times positive 5 is positive 20. Leave number 4 the same. Another parenthesis, we distribute 3 to both terms. Distribute 3 to both terms. 3 times 5x is 15x. Positive 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. Positive 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. Then when we see numbers on the same side, combine the like terms first. When we see constant on the same side, combine like terms first. Leave ax the same. 20 plus 4 is positive 24. Leave the right side the same. 15x minus 18. When we see x on both sides, we try to group x to the left side. That means we try to eliminate x from the right side first. We try to group x to the left side. So we need to eliminate 15x from the right side. Subtract 15x from both sides. Subtract 15x from both sides. On the right side, positive 15x and negative 15x get cancelled. We get negative 18 by itself. On the left side, we have ax and negative 15x. We try to combine like terms. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. Two numbers has different sign, so we keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Negative 15 has larger magnitude, so I keep negative sign. Then subtract the magnitude. 15 minus 8 is 7. X is like term, we leave it the same. X is like term, I leave it the same. And next, we leave 24 the same. Then to get s by itself, we need to eliminate 24 first. Then eliminate negative 7 in the front. In order to eliminate 24, we subtract 24 from both sides. Subtract 24 from both sides. On the left side, cancel 24s. Positive 24 and negative 24 get cancelled. What's left is negative 7x. Positive 24 and negative 24 get cancelled. We have negative 7x left over. On the right side, combine like terms. Negative 18 plus negative 24. Follow addition rule. When we are adding two numbers with the same sign, keep the sign, add the magnitude. 18 plus 24 is 42. Then, in order to get s by itself, we divide both sides by negative 7. Negative 7 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. What's left is x. Negative 24 on the right side, negative 42 divided by negative 7. When dividing two numbers with the same sign, answer is positive. 42 divided by 7 is 6. And positive 6 is the same as 6. Positive 6 is the same as 6. Number 27. 1 minus 2 times 4x minus 3 equal to x minus 5. One minus 2 times 4x minus 3 equal to x minus 5. When there are parentheses in the equation, we try to distribute the number in the front first. When there is parentheses in the equation, try to distribute the number in the front first. When we distribute, we treat minus 2 as negative 2. We treat minus 2 as negative 2. So we leave number 1 the same, leave number 1 in the front the same. Distribute negative 2 into the parentheses. Negative 2 times 4x is negative ax. Negative 2 times negative 3, double negative is positive. 2 times 3 is 6. Leave the other side the same. Then, when we see numbers on the same side, combine the numbers first. 1 plus 6. When we combine the numbers, 1 plus 6 is 7. We leave negative ax the same. 1 plus 6 is 7. Leave minus ax the same. Equal to x minus 5. Then, when we see x on both sides, we try to group x to the left side. When we see x on both sides, we try to group x to the left side. That means eliminate x from the right side. So I subtract x. On the right side, positive x and negative x cancel. What's left is negative 5. On the left side, leave number 7 the same, combine like terms. Combine negative ax and negative x. Negative x by itself means negative 1x. Combine negative ax and negative x. Negative x, if there's no coefficient in the front, if there's no number in the front, we assume the number in the front is 1. For negative x, if there's no number in the front, we assume the number in the front is 1. X is the same as 1x. Then we can combine like terms. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. Negative a, add a coefficient, negative a plus negative 1. When adding two numbers with the same sign, keep the sign, add the magnitude. A plus 1 is 9. The like term is x. I leave it the same. So we have negative 9x here. I get 7 minus 9x equal to negative 5. In order to get x by itself, we need to eliminate 7 first, then eliminate negative 9. So I can subtract 7 from both sides. On the left side, positive 7 and negative 7 get cancelled. We have negative 9x by itself. On the right side, we try to combine like terms. Negative 5 plus negative 7, when adding two numbers with the same sign, keep the sign, add the magnitude. 5 plus 7 is 12. Then, in order to get s by itself, I divide both sides by negative 9. On the left side, negative 9 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, negative 12 divided by negative 9. Double negative is positive. 12 and 9 is not divisible. I leave it the way it is. Then reduce the fraction. 12 over 9 can be reduced as 4 over 3. I divide the top and the bottom by 3. 12 over 9, I divide the top and the bottom by 3. I get 4 over 3. If the answer is positive, we don't write positive sign. If the answer is positive, we don't write positive sign. So the final answer is 4 over 3. Number 28. 3 times 6 minus 4x plus 4x equal to 3x minus 2 minus 5x. When there's parentheses, we distribute the number in the front first. When there's parentheses, we distribute the number in the front first. 3 times 6 is 18. Positive 3 times negative 4x is negative 12x. Leave positive 4x the same. Leave the other side the same. Next, when we see x on the same side, try to combine like terms first. Here we see x, 2x on the left side, 2x on the right side. Combine like terms. Let's combine the x on the left side first. On the left side, positive 12x and on the left side, negative 12x and positive 4x. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. Adding two numbers with different sign. Keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Negative 12 has larger magnitude, so we keep negative sign. Then subtract the magnitude. 12 minus 4 is a. Like term is x, we leave it the same. And number 18 is not a like term, we leave it the way it is. That's left side. We got 18 minus ax. On the right side, when we see 2x on the right side, combine like terms first. Combine like term, we follow addition rule. Positive 3 plus negative 5. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. So keep negative sign from negative 5. Negative 5 has larger magnitude, so keep negative sign. Then we subtract the magnitude. 5 minus 3 is 2. Leave the like term the same. Like term is x, leave it the same. And leave the constant negative 2 by itself. Negative 2 is not a like term, you can combine it. Next, we have 18 minus ax equal to negative 2x minus 2. When we see x on the left side and right side, when we see 2x on the left side and right side, try to group x to the left side, which means eliminate x from right side first. Eliminate x from right side first. So add 2x. Or add 2x to both sides. On the right side, negative 2x and positive 2x cancel. What's left is negative 2. Negative 2x and positive 2x cancel. What's left is negative 2. On the left side, combine negative ax and positive 2x. Combine negative ax and positive 2x. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. Negative a plus positive 2. Negative a plus positive 2. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the numbers that has larger magnitude. Here, negative a has larger magnitude, so I keep the negative sign. Subtract the magnitudes. A minus 2 is 6. Like term is x, I leave it the same. And leave constant 18 the same. Leave 18 the same. Now there's only one x left. There's only one x left. In order to get s by itself, I try to eliminate 18 first, then eliminate negative 6. I get s by itself. Let's eliminate 18 first. I can subtract 18 from both sides. Subtract 18 from both sides. On the left side, positive 18 and negative 18 get cancelled. We have negative 6x by itself. On the right side, we have negative 2 and negative 18. Try to combine them together. Try to combine negative 2 and negative 18 together. Follow addition rule. When adding two numbers with the same sign, keep the sign at the magnitude. 2 plus 18 is 20. Then, in order to get s by itself, I divide both sides by negative 6. In order to get s by itself, we divide both sides by negative 6. On the left side, negative 6 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, negative 20 divided by negative 6. When dividing two numbers with the same sign, answer will be positive. When dividing two numbers with the same sign, answer will be positive. 20 divided by 6 is not divisible. It's not a whole number. It's not divisible. 20 divided by 6 is not divisible, so I leave it the way it is. Then 20 over 6, I can divide top and bottom by 2. Reduce it as 10 over 3. If the answer is positive, we don't write positive sign. I divide top and bottom by 2, I get 10 over 3. That's your final answer. Number 29. Half of x plus 1 over 5x equal to 7 over 10. When there is a fraction, when equation contains fraction, rewrite everything as a fraction first. Rewrite everything as a fraction first. So half, rewrite x as s over 1 plus 1/5. Rewrite x as x over 1 equal to 7 over 10. Then we multiply the top to the top, bottom to the bottom. We have x over 2. Multiply the top to the top, bottom to the bottom. We have x over 5. Then we leave 7 over 10 the same. Next, we find the least common multiple for the denominator. Find the least common multiple for the denominator. Multiple of 2 could be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. Multiple of 5 could be 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. multiple of 10 could be 10, 20, 30, 40. So the least common multiple is 10. The least common multiple is 10. Then we try to rewrite every fraction over 10. Rewrite every fraction over 10. To make 2 to be 10, I need to multiply 2 by 5 and do the same thing to the top. Take 2 times 5, do the same thing to the top. X times 5 is 5x. Next, to make 5 to be 10, I need to multiply number 5 by 2. Do the same thing to the top. X times 2 is 2x. Last fraction already has 10 on the bottom, so don't make any change. Leave it as 7 over 10. Now, that's a fraction with the same denominator. That's an equation that every fraction has the same denominator. In your equation, if all fraction has the same denominator, we drop the common denominator. In your equation, when every term has the same denominator, we drop the common denominator. We have 5x plus 2x equal 7. So keep this rule in mind. In your equation, when every term has the same denominator, we are allowed to drop the common denominator. In the equation, when every term has the same denominator, we are allowed to drop the common denominator. So drop 10, drop the common denominator. What's that, please? 5x plus 2x equal to 7. Then solve the equation. 5x plus 2x, we combine like terms. 5x plus 2x is 7x. 5 plus 2 is 7. Leave the other side the same. To get s by itself, we divide both sides by 7. To get s by itself, we divide both sides by 7. So 7 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, 7 divided by 7 is 1. Next, number 30. Negative 3 over 5x minus 1 over 4 equal to 9 over 20. Negative 3 over 5x minus 1 over 4 equal to 9 over 20. First step, rewrite everything as a fraction first. Negative 3 over 5 times x. We rewrite x as x over 1. Rewrite x as s over 1 minus 1 over 4 equal to 9 over 20. Then when we multiply the top to the top, bottom to the bottom. We have negative 3x over 5 minus 1 over 4 equal to 9 over 20. Next, we find the common denominator. Next, when equation involves fraction, we try to find the least common denominator first. Multiple of 5 could be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on. Multiple of 4 could be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and so on. Multiple of 20 is 20, 40, 60, 80, and so on. So the least common multiple here is 20. The least common multiple of the denominator is 20. Then we try to rewrite every term over 20. try to rewrite every term over 20. First term, in order to make 5 to be 20, I need to multiply number 5 by 4. Do the same thing to the top. Negative 3x times 4 is negative 12x. In order to make 4 to be 20, I need to multiply number 4 by 5. Do the same thing to the top. On the top, 1 times 5 is 5. Last term already have 20 by itself on the bottom. So don't make any change. Leave it as 9 over 20. Last term, the denominator is 20 already, so don't make any change. Leave it the same. Then, when an equation has the same denominator, we drop the common denominator. When every term has the same denominator, we drop the common denominator. So we have negative 12x minus 5 equal to 9. I drop the common denominator. I have negative 12x minus 5 equal to 9. Then, in order to get s by itself, I need to eliminate negative 5 first, then eliminate negative 12. So f5 to both sides. I have on the left side, negative 5 and positive 5 get cancelled. I have negative 12x by itself. On the right side, 9 plus 5 is 14. In order to get s by itself, I need to eliminate negative 12. So I divide both sides by negative 12. I get s by itself. Negative 12 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, 14 over 12. 14 divided by 12 is not divisible. Positive 14 divided by negative 12, answer is negative. 14 divided by 12 is not divisible, so I leave it as a fraction. Then reduce the fraction. 14 over 12, I can divide the top and the bottom by 2. Divide top and the bottom by 2. I have negative 7 over 6. Divide top and the bottom by 2. I get negative 7 over 6. Number 31. X minus 2 over 3 equal to 2x plus 4. X minus 2 over 3 equal to 2x plus 4. When an equation contains fraction, rewrite everything as a fraction first. When an equation contains fraction, rewrite every term as a fraction first. So I rewrite x as s over 1. 2 over 3 stays the same. I rewrite 2x as 2s over 1. Rewrite number 4 as 4 over 1. Next, we find the least common denominator. Multiple of 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Multiple of 3 is 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. So the least common multiple is 3. The least common multiple is 3. Then we try to rewrite every term over 3. To make 1 to be 3, I multiply 1 by 3. Do the same thing to the top. On the top, x times 3 is 3x. Second term already has 3 on the bottom, so don't make any change. Leave it the same. The third term, to make 1 to be 3, I multiply 1 by 3. Do the same thing to the top. 2x times 3 is 6x. Last term, to make 1 to be 3, I multiply 1 by 3. Then multiply the same thing to the top. 4 times 3 is 12. In an equation, when every term has the same denominator, we drop the common denominator. In an equation, when every term has the same denominator, we drop the common denominator. So what's left is 3x minus 2 equal to 6x plus 12. 3x minus 2 equal to 6x plus 12. solve this equation. When there are x on the left side and right side, on both sides, when there are x on both sides, we try to group x to the left side. Group x to the left side, which means we try to eliminate x from the right side. We try to eliminate x from the right side. So I subtract 6 from both sides. Subtract 6x from both sides. On the right side, positive 6x and negative 6x can cancel. What's left is number 12. On the left side, we try to combine like terms. Positive 3x and negative 6x. Combine like term, follow addition rule. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Here, negative 6 has larger magnitude, so I keep negative sign. Then we subtract the magnitude. 6 minus 3 is 3. Like term is x, leave x the same. Keep negative 2 the same. Then, to get x by itself, I need to eliminate negative 2 first, then eliminate negative 3. What I can do is I can add 2 to both sides. Then on the left side, positive 2 and negative 2 can cancel. We get negative 3x by itself. On the right side, 12 plus 2 is 14. Then, in order to get x by itself, we divide both sides by negative 3. On the left side, negative 3 on the top and the bottom can cancel. We get s by itself. On the right side, 14 over negative 3, positive 14 over negative 3. When dividing two numbers with opposite sign, answer is always negative. 14 divided by 3 is not divisible. We leave it the way it is. When we divide 14 and 3, we don't get whole number, so I leave it the way it is. Then we try to reduce the fraction. Can we reduce 14 over 3? Since there's no common factor for 14 and 3, it's not divisible. We leave it the way it is. It's irreducible. Since there's no common factor, it's irreducible. I leave it the way it is. That's your final answer. S equal to negative 14 over 3. Next, number 32. 2y minus 1/3 equal to 1 plus a half. 2y minus 1/3 equal to y plus a half. When the equation contains fraction, rewrite every term as a fraction first. When the equation contains fraction, rewrite every term as a fraction first. I can rewrite 2y as 2y over 1. Leave negative 1/3 the same. Rewrite y as y over 1. Leave 1 over 2 the same. Then we find the least common denominator, which means the least common multiple of the denominator. Multiple of 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. Multiple of 3 is 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. Multiple of 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. So the least common multiple is 6. Least common multiple for the denominator is 6. Then we try to divide every term over 6. First term, to make 1 to be 6, I need to multiply 1 by 6. Do the same thing to the top. 2y times 6 is 12y. Second term, to make 3 to be 6. In order to make 3 to be 6, I need to multiply 3 by 2. Do the same thing to the top. 1 times 2 is 2. Next, in order to make 1 to be 6, I multiply 1 by 6. Then do the same thing to the top. Y times 6 is 6y. Last term, to make 2 to be 6, I need to multiply 2 by 3. Do the same thing to the top. 1 times 3 on the top is 3. Then in the equation, when every term has the same denominator, we drop the common denominator. When every term has the same denominator, we drop the common denominator. What's left is 12y minus 2 equal to 6y plus 3. Drop the common denominator. What's left is 12y minus 2 equal to 6y plus 3. Then, if there's y on both sides, we try to group y to the left side, which means we'll eliminate y from the right side. So subtract 6y from both sides. On the right side, positive 6y and negative 6y get cancelled. What's left is number 3. On the left side, try to combine like terms. Positive 12y and negative 6y. When we combine like term, follow addition rule. When adding two numbers with opposite sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Here, positive 12 has larger magnitude, so I keep positive sign. Then subtract the magnitude. 12 minus 6 is 6. Leave the like term the same. Keep negative 2 the same. Then there's only one y left. In order to get y by itself, I need to eliminate negative 2 first, then eliminate 6. So eliminate negative 2, I add 2 to both sides. On the left side, positive 2 and negative 2 get cancelled. We get 6y by itself. On the right side, 3 plus 2 is 5. In order to get y by itself, I divide both sides by 6. On the left side, number 6 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get y by itself. On the right side, 5 divided by 6 is not divisible. We leave it the way it is. When we take 5 divided by 6, we don't get whole number. So don't divide the numbers. Leave it the way it is. And we can reduce. It cannot be reduced. 5 over 6 cannot be reduced. There's no common factor. So that's your final answer. Next, let's do some word problems. First problem. Negative 13 added to what number is 20? We assume the unknown number is x. So set up like this. Negative 13 added to what number is 20? Is usually means equal sign. 13 added to what number? We assume that x is the unknown number. Negative 13 added to what number is 20? We assume x is the unknown number. Then try to get x by itself. In order to get x by itself, we need to eliminate negative 13. In order to get x by itself, we need to eliminate negative 13. So I can add 13 to both sides. On the left side, negative 13 and positive 13 get cancelled. We get x by itself. On the right side, 20 plus 13 is 33. So the unknown number is 33. Number 2. Number 5. 5 subtract 5 subtract from what number is negative 14? 5 subtract from what number is negative 14? We assume the unknown number is x. 5 subtract from x means x minus 5. Be very careful. 5 subtract from x means x minus 5. The second number comes first. Subtract from this number comes first. The unknown number comes first. 5 subtract from what number means what number? X minus 5. 5 subtract from what number means x minus 5. Is means equal sign. Negative 14. Then, in order to get x by itself, we need to eliminate 5. Eliminate negative 5. So I can add 5 to both sides. On the left side, positive 5 and negative 5 can cancel, we get s by itself. On the right side, negative 14 plus 5. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. If two numbers has opposite sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Negative 14 has larger magnitude, so I keep negative sign. Then subtract the coefficient, subtract the magnitude. 14 minus 5 is 9. So the answer is negative 9. Next. What number multiplied by 10 is 90? What number multiplied by 10 is 90? What number multiplied by 10 is 90? We assume x is the unknown number. Assume x is the unknown number. What number multiplied by 10 is 90? What number multiplied by 10 is 90? Is means equal sign. Then solve the equation. X times 10 means 10x. X times 10 is 10x. We write numbers in the front. X times 10 means 10x. 10x equal to 90. In order to get s by itself, we divide both sides by 10. When we divide, number 10 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, 90 divided by 10 is 9. So the answer is s equal to 9. Number 4. 5 less than twice a number is 17. Find the unknown number. 5 less than twice a number. Twice a number means 2x. Assume the unknown number is x. Assume the unknown number is x. Twice a number means 2x. 5 less than 2x means 2x minus 5. 5 less than 2x means 2x minus 5. Twice a number is 2x. An unknown number is x. Twice a number is 2x. 5 less than 2x is 2x minus 5. Is means equal sign. Is 17. Then we try to get x by itself. So in order to get s by itself, we need to eliminate negative 5 first, then eliminate 2. So I can add 5 to both sides. Negative 5 and positive 5 get cancelled on the left side. We get 2s by itself. On the right side, 17 plus 5 is 22. In order to get s by itself, I divide both sides by 2. On the left side, number 2 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, 22 divided by 2 is 11. So the unknown number is 11. This number is 11. Number 5. 3 times the difference of a number and 7. 3 times the difference of a number and 7 is 1 more than the number. Three times the difference of a number and 7 is 1 more than the number. Let's translate first. We assume the unknown number is x. 3 times the difference of a number and 7. The difference of a number and 7 means x minus 7. The difference of a number and 7 is x minus 7. Assume this unknown number is x. The difference of x and 7. The difference of x and 7 means x minus 7. 3 times the difference means 3 times x minus 7. 3 times the difference means 3 times x minus 7. Is means equal sign. 1 more than the number. 1 more than the number means the number plus 1. Assume the unknown number is x. 1 more than the number means the number plus 1. Then solve the equation for x. When there's number in front of parentheses, distribute the number first. When there's a parenthesis, distribute the number in front of parentheses first. Distribute 3. 3 times x is 3x. Positive 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. Positive 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. Leave s plus 1 the same. In order to get s by itself, we need to group x to the same side first. When there are x on both sides, we need to group x to the left side first. When there are x on both sides, we need to group x to the left side first. So subtract x. Grouping x to the left side means eliminate x from the right side. Eliminate x from the right side first. On the right side, positive x and negative x can cancel. We get number 1 by itself. On the left side, 3x minus x. Try to combine like terms. We have 3x plus negative x. Try to combine like terms. We have 3x plus negative x. For negative x, if there's no number in the front, we assume the number in the front is 1. X is the same as 1x. Then follow addition rule. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. Positive 3 plus negative 1. If two numbers has different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Here, positive 3 has larger magnitude, so I keep positive sign. Then subtract the magnitude. 3 minus 1 is 2. Like term is x. I leave it the same. And positive 2x is the same as 2x. If the first term is positive, we don't write positive sign. Positive 2x is the same as 2x. If the first term is positive, we don't write positive sign. Then keep negative 21 the same. Then there's only 1x. In order to get s by itself, we can eliminate 21 first, then eliminate number 2, we get s by itself. So to eliminate 21, we add 21 to both sides. On the left side, positive negative 21 get cancelled. We have 2x by itself. On the right side, 1 plus 21 is 22. In order to get s by itself, we can divide both sides by 2. Then number 2 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. 22 divided by 2 is 11. So x is 11. The unknown number is 11. Number 6. 10 more than the product of 4 and a number is 2 less than the number. 10 more than the product of 4 and a number is 2 less than the number. So let's translate the statement first. Let's translate the sentence first. 10 more than the product of 4 and a number. We assume the unknown number is x. The product of 4 and x. The product of 4 and x is 4x. The product of 4 and x means 4 times x, which is 4x. 10 more than 4x means 4x plus 10. 10 more than 4x means 4x plus 10. is means equal sign. 2 less than the number. The unknown number is x. 2 less than the number means the number take away 2. 2 less than the number means the number x take away 2. Then solve the equation for x. Solve the equation for x. When there are x on both sides of the equation, we try to group x to the left side. We try to group x to the left side. That means eliminate x from the right. Subtract x. Eliminate x from the right. On the right side, positive x and negative x can cancel. We get negative 2 by itself. On the left side, 4x minus x. We try to combine like terms. Positive 4x plus negative x. We can assume negative x is the same as negative 1x. Negative x is the same as negative 1x. X is the same as 1x. Then combine like terms. Follow addition rule. Positive 4 plus negative 21 plus negative 1. Positive 4 plus negative 1. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Here, positive 4 has larger magnitude, so keep positive sign. Then subtract the magnitudes. 4 minus 1 is 3. When the first term is positive, we don't write positive sign. Positive 3x is the same as 3x. So 4x minus 1x is 3x. 4x take away 1x is 3x. 4 apple take away 1 apple is 3 apple. Keep negative 10. Keep positive 10 the same. Then, in order to get s by itself, we need to eliminate 10 first, then eliminate 3. So here I can subtract 10 from both sides. Positive 10, negative 10 can cancel. We have 3x by itself. Then we have, on the right side, we have negative 2 and negative 10. Combine like terms. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. Follow addition rule. If two numbers have the same sign, keep the sign, add the magnitude. 2 plus 10 is 12. Then, in order to get s by itself, I divide both sides by 3. Number 3 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. You get s by itself. S equal to negative 12 divided by 3. Negative number divided by positive number is negative. And 12 divided by 3 is 4. Number 7. A car is purchased for $12,000. The car's value depreciates $1,100 per year. At what point will the car have a value of $6,500? Let's set up the problem first. The x represents the number of years after the car is purchased. The x represents the number of years after the car is purchased. The car is purchased for $12,000. That means in the beginning, when the car just purchased, its value is $12,000. And the car's value depreciates. Depreciation means the car's value goes down. Every year, the car's value goes down. Every year, the car's value goes down by $1,100. At what point? How long does it take the car have a value of $6,500? How long does it take the car to have a value of $6,500? So the x represents the number of years after the car is purchased. We try to find x. So in the beginning, when the car just purchased, its value is 12,000, and the car's value goes down. Each year, the value goes down by $1,100, but we don't know how many years does it take. So take $1,100 multiplied by x. We try to find out how long does it take. The car has a value of $6,500. So that's the setup of the equation. The car's value in the beginning, when it just purchased, is $12,000. Every year, the value goes down by $1,100 for X years. Then at that point, the car's value will reach $6,500. We try to find X. So to solve the equation, I try to get X by itself. That means I need to eliminate 12,000 first, then eliminate 1,100, then get x by itself. So subtract 12,000 from both sides. 12,000 minus 12,000 get cancelled. We get negative 1,100x. 6,500 and negative 12,000. When adding two numbers with different sign. Keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. In this problem, 12,000 has larger magnitude, so I keep negative sign. And subtract the magnitudes. 12,000 minus 6,500. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 5 is not enough. We need to borrow. We borrow from 2. After borrow, this 2 become 1. And this 0 become a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. Then 1 minus 6 is not enough. We need to borrow. We borrow from this 1. After borrow, 1 becomes 0. This 1 becomes 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. So we have negative 5,500 here. Next, in order to get s by itself, I need to eliminate negative 1100. So I divide both sides by negative 1100. Negative 1,100. So on the left side, negative 1,100 get cancelled. So divide both sides by negative 1,100. So on the left side, negative 1,100 divided by negative 1,100, they get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, when you divide the numbers, double negative is positive. 5,500 divided by 1,100. We can divide top and bottom by 10 first. Divide by 10 again. It turned out 55 over 11. 55 divided by 11 is 5. 55 divided by 11 is 5. That means it takes 5 years. After 5 years, the car will have a value of $6,500. Number 8. George is 5 times as old as his son now. In 15 years, he will be only twice as old as his son. How old is his son now? So let's set up the problem first. Assume the age of his son is X right now. Assume the age of his son is AX right now. Let's draw a table to compare George's age and his son's age. Let's draw a table. Right now, George is 5 times as old as his son. Right now, George is 5 times as old as his son. So we assume the age of his son is X right now. So assume the age of his son is X right now. George is 5 times as old as his son. That means if the age of his son is X, the age of George will be 5X. George is 5 times as old as his son. Now, in 15 years, their age both increased by 15. In 15 years, their age both increased by 15. So George's son is now X years old. 15 years later, his age will be X plus 15. His current age is X. 15 years later, his age will be X plus 15. And same thing for George. George's current age is 5X. 15 years later, his age will be 5X plus 15. 15 years later, they both grow by 15 years. Then 15 years later, we know he will be only twice as old as his son. That means in 15 years, George's age is only twice as old as his son. 15 years later, that's George's age, that's his son's age. George is only twice as old as his son. Then we solve an equation for x. When there's a parenthesis, we distribute the number in the front first. 5x plus 15 equal to 2x. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 15 is 30. Then solve the equation for x. When there's x on both sides of the equation, we try to group x to the left side. So I try to eliminate 2x first. Subtract 2x from both sides. On the right side, positive 2x and negative 2x can cancel. We have 30 by itself. Positive 2x and negative 2x can cancel. We have 30 by itself. On the left side, 5x minus 2x. Try to combine like terms. Follow addition rule. 5x plus negative 2x. When combining like terms, follow addition rule. When adding two numbers with different sign, keep the sign from the number that has larger magnitude. Here, number 5 has larger magnitude. So keep positive sign. Then subtract the magnitude. 5 minus 2 is 3. Like term is x. We leave it the same. So we have 3x here. 5x minus 2x equal to 3x. That's a shortcut if you can see it this way. 5x minus 2x is 3x. Or you can combine like terms. You also get 3x. 5x minus 2x is 3x. You can solve it directly. Or you can combine like terms. You also get 3x. Leave positive 15 the same. Then, in order to get s by itself, we need to eliminate 15 first. Then eliminate number 3. So I can subtract 15 from both sides. Positive 15 and negative 15 can cancel. Subtract 15 from both sides. Positive 15 and negative 15 can cancel. We have 3x by itself. on the left side. On the right side, 30 minus 15 is 15. 30 minus 15 is 15. In order to get s by itself, I divide both sides by 3. Then on the left side, number 3 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get s by itself. On the right side, 15 divided by 3 is 5. That means George's son is 5 years old right now. George's son is 5 years old right now. Number 9. On a round trip over the same road, a car averaged 25 miles per hour going and 30 miles per hour returning. 30 miles per hour returning. If the entire trip took 5 hours 30 minutes, what is the distance each way? So on a round trip over the same road, round trip means you start from one point, you go to some destination point, then you return. That's called a round trip. Start from one point, go to your destination point, then you return. That's called a round trip. On a round trip over the same road, a car averaged 25 miles per hour going. 25 miles per hour going and 30 miles per hour returning. 30 miles per hour returning. So when he returns, he drives faster than he going. When he returns, he drive faster. If the entire trip took 5 hours 30 minutes, if the entire trip took 5 hours 30 minutes, means he go and return, take a total of 5 hours 30 minutes. What's the distance each way? What's the distance each way means how long the road is. How long is the road? How long is this road? So assume the distance is x miles each way. Let's set out the problem first. Assume the distance is x miles each way. Assume the distance is x miles each way. So assume this distance is x miles. Assume this distance is x miles. In high school, there's a formula. We learn a formula. In physics class, we learn a formula for distance. From high school physics class, we know that distance is always speed times time. Time is distance divided by speed. Time is distance divided by speed. And speed is distance divided by time. That's the formula you learn from your high school class. Distance is always speed times time. Time is distance divided by speed. And speed is distance divided by time. Assume the distance is x miles, so we know the distance. And we know the speed is 25 miles for going, 30 minutes for returning. We try to focus on the time. The total time is 5 hours 30 minutes. So the time for going is distance divided by going speed. Distance divided by going speed. That tells you how long does it take you for going. How long does it take you to go to the destination point? Then the time for returning. Distance is the same, but the speed is different. That represents how long does it take you return. X over 25 represents how long does it take you to go to the destination point. And S over 30 represents how long does it take you to return. Distance divided by speed is time. And we know the total time, the time for going plus the time for returning. The total time, the time for going plus the time for returning is 5 hours 30 minutes. 5 hours 30 minutes means 5.5 hours. 5 hours 30 minutes represent 5.5 hours. And the time for going plus the time for returning together is 5.5 hours. Then we solve the equation for x. So when equation contains fractions, we write every term as a fraction first, as a single fraction first. X over 25 plus x over 30. 5.5. If I write it as an improper fraction, keep button the same. Multiply 2 times 5 plus 1. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. Next, you find the least common multiple. Find the least common multiple. Let's write down some multiple for 30, for 25 and 30. Multiple for 25 is 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, and so on. Multiple for 30 is 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, and so on. Multiple for 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. So for 25 and 30, we can see that the least common multiple is 150. For 25 and 30, you can see that the least common multiple is 150. Multiple of 2 contains all even numbers. So you know if the number keep going, eventually it will reach 150. If the number keep going this way down, eventually it will reach 150. So 150 is your least common denominator. When equation contains fraction, we try to rewrite every fraction over the common denominator. In order to make 25 to be 150, we multiply 25 by 6. Then do the same thing to the top. X times 6 is 6x. In order to make 30 to be 150, we multiply 30 by 5. Then multiply the same thing to the top. We multiply 30 by 5 and multiply the same thing to the top. On the top, x times 5 is 5x. Next, to make 2 to be 150, we multiply 2 by 75. To make 2 to be 150, I multiply 2 by 75. Then do the same thing to the top. Take 11 times 75. 11 times 75. Let's multiply here. 11 times 75. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 7 times 1 is 7. Start from the second digit. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 1 is 7. Adding up. I get 5. 5 by itself is 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. Write down 2, carry 1 over. 1 plus 7 is 8. So I get 825. When the denominator is the same, in an equation, when the denominator is the same, we drop the common denominator. So we have 6x plus 5x equal to 825. When solving the equation, if the denominator is the same, we drop the common denominator. Then solve the equation. Combine like term first. When we have x on the same side, combine like term first. 6x plus 5x is 11x. Combine like terms. Equal to 825. In order to get x by itself, I divide both sides by 11. So on the left side, 11 on the top and the bottom get cancelled. We get x by itself on the left side. On the right side, 825 divided by 11. 825 divided by 11. We know 11 times 75 is 825. So 825 divided by 11 should be 75. Or you can divide here. You can divide it here. 825 divided by 11. 11 goes into 82 7 times. 7 times 11 is 77. 82 minus 77 is 5. Bring 5 down. 11 goes into 55. 5 times 11 is 55. No remainder. The answer is 75. So the distance on each way is 75. The length of the road is 75 miles. The length of the road is 75 miles. The length of the road is 75 miles.